Here's another. Biden's going to restore alliances and counter autocracy's rise. I keep seeing this all over the place. He's going to confront Putin. No, he's not. How in the hell is he even going to walk in with that kind of expectation after he greenlit Nord Stream 2 and totally cut Ukraine out and destabilize NATO? Because now all of these countries that were gathered together to kind of face off against, Warsaw Pact was in response to NATO to face off against Russia and Russia's influence and their continual, I guess, expansion of influence by making these NATO nations dependent upon them for energy. How is he going to be walking up in there after he killed Keystone XL, which benefited Russia greatly because it meant that people would be more reliant upon their energy? Keystone XL, by the way, that was about us providing energy and resources to other countries so that they would be dependent upon the United States and not on geopolitical enemies for fuel. And it also, they just the dumbest thing ever. But then he's going to go ahead and greenlight and remove sanctions on these Russian oligarchs, one of whom was a Stasi guy, KGB friendly, a Putin stooge who was an East German intel officer back during the days of the Iron Curtain, and goes ahead and greenlights, removes sanctions from this guy and greenlights the continued construction of this pipeline. Joe Biden already gave Putin concessions. He already conceded to Putin. He did it before he even left. So this idea that, Biden's going to challenge the autocracy. He already lost. I don't like saying this. I don't care what the political party is that runs the White House. I do not want my leadership to look weak because I hate communism more than I dislike the ideology of Democrats, who I think are communist. But I think there's still some people like Manchin left in the party. And I don't think that Biden is all the way as Putin is, obviously. But you get my drift. I hate communism more than I dislike Democrat ideology. I don't want anybody to look weak. And that's why this is so frustrating. Who does the media knows that they're not fooling Europe. They know that they're not fooling Russian press. They're just trying to gaslight you. That's it. If Trump was a stooge of Putin, he was the worst stooge ever. Because he levied more sanctions, increased the existing sanctions, stopped the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, and they were getting ready to square up over Ukraine. So Joe Biden already lost. There's none of this, he's going to push back against, there's none of that. Biden lost already. Like I said, I hate saying it, but it is what it is.